randomly put these together? Is that
randomly? Yes, it is
completely
not in
random?
the order that it was. Look how red and crazy it looks in my background now because I did that. Anyway, Nubergoth, guess we're doing this whole thing again, but different.
Hold them over you so we can't see. There
There,
you
there
go.
you go.
That's
My screen is like backwards. It's doing that. Like,
yeah, yeah.
remember playing Top Gun back in the day on NES? That's
Yeah,
what.
we're up as well. That's actually flight control.
I'm irrelevant.
Yep, we'll never know.
Okay.
Next. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It is Scary Black versus Lebanon Hanover.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Rave, I think you're gonna have an
Ooh.
existential crisis on this one. If 2 rounds ago wasn't hard enough, this I feel like this is gonna be tough because both of those were both of those yours, or did say Lebanon Hanover?
I think you
I
put
think you
Lebanon
did.
Hanover out there only because you beat me to it. It was on my
Well,
list.
I think I was like at the top of mine, so I just put it out there.
Ooh,
I
see, I'm
might
looking to
I
see.
might surprise you guys with this answer. I don't know if I want to go first. I could go either way.
I don't know. I like Scary Black too, though. I mean, I think the problem is that would it be accurate to say that Lebanon Hanover is definitely a more are you going to talk about the groups, Jess?
Oh yes, let's do that. While we're sitting there fucking freaking out.
Yeah, give us some stall time so we can mash this over through our brains.
I can
Dun,
see
dun,
the vein in
dun,
my forehead
dun.
going on this.
Scary Black is new to the point where he does not really have a wiki.
Yeah, Scary
He's
Black
from
is
Louisville, Kentucky,
yeah.
and
Hey,
he's
Louisville.
got some albums. He's got albums, and he's from Louisville, Kentucky. And that's most, alternative indie.
And he's supposed to be the future. The
It's the future. Yeah, it looks like the future.
Yeah, according to Sounds and Shadows, he is the future of
Sounds and
goth.
Shadows, who's
Pretty. Oh,
kind of one of the
yeah.
big literature kind of
Looking at it right now.
talking
Sounds and
points.
Shadows, 2029. Yep, definitely the future. All right, that's pretty cool. And who the fuck else? Oh, Lebanon Hanover. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
If you're watching this and don't know who Lebanon Hanover is, boy, do we have some music for you.
That means that you're probably just lost in general. Like you have no idea.
Or
There
no,
are
you're
some
just stuck in
listeners
the
like
80s.
that.
That could be it, you know?
I've got
And
buddies who are like, "Oh,
if
I
that's the
love your
case,
podcast, but I don't know who you're talking about at all." So maybe it's them. Maybe that's who you're.
and if that's the case, just go ahead, press pause now, go listen to some of these bands, come back and give us another listen, and then tell us why we're wrong.
There you go. Yeah,
Well,
no, I like that. Some critical feedback, and then also you get people educating themselves with cultural stuff.
mhm.
Why not?
Look
Let's
us in the
promote
eye
that.
and
That's
fight
what
us
we're
in the
here
fucking
for.
comments.
That's what we're here for. We're here for cultural education in the darkest of manners here.
Like, does
Lebanon.
Lebanon Hanover even, do we really need to explain who they are? I mean, I think,
Okay, we might a little, John. Lebanon, Hanover, Swiss British post-punk duo formed in 2020 in 2010 in Sunderland, England. Are they Swiss or are they British? The band consists of Swiss vocalist and guitarist Larissa Iceglass and British vocalist, bassist, and synthesist William Maybelline. I didn't even have to do that with the W.
Synthesis.
That's how
Photosynthesis.
that's how many he does at once.
Just words on top
The
of
name
words.
comes from two neighboring towns, Lebanon and Hanover, in New Hampshire, United States. That nobody knew that. None of you guys knew that shit. There
I
you
didn't
go.
know that.
You can take that with you later. Um, mm, 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 mm.
Like, on one hand, for me, I think Scary Black is better. On the other hand, Lebanon Hanover has more staying power in the scene so far, and there is something to be said for that. So it's like I do like Lebanon Hanover. I'm not discounting them by any stretch of the imagination. So this one's a bit of a tough one for me.
Is that your answer? This one's going to be a bit of a tough one for me. I don't know how to mark that on the board.
Even though Scary Black was my pick, I think I'm actually going to vote for Lebanon Hanover, just because of the so much of a greater volume of work that does Scary Black have the staying power to be consistently as good as he has been?
That's
Remains to be
crazy.
seen.
I think
But you don't know how much this hurts me.
Yeah,
Like,
I kind of do. That's crazy because you literally are the one that picked him.
and I've been selling them for a week.
Okay, so Raven, what's your answer?
Ooh, I'm gonna go cry now.
I want to say in solidarity for our friend Rave here, I want to say Scary Black, but I don't think I can see I think the thing is that Scary Black may be the future, but his time he's still developing. Like, right? He's still got like he's got a little bit of workout, but not that much comparatively to a
You
band
guys,
like Lebanon Hanover. So
you're
I'm
not good at this.
also going to be voting for Lebanon Hanover, the place that's the band that's named after two towns that's
They're in New Hampshire, United
in New
States.
Hampshire.
Just were you going Scary Black?
You'll never know when his career doesn't take off because of this.
No,
Oh yeah, yeah. We're the deciding
no.
factor.
It wasn't my fault because I voted for him. Okay, it was you, you
Hey,
that
I've been
did
selling
not.
them for a week. You know, I'm
No,
definitely a fan.
like
When we started this off with me preaching his excellence.
and if he comes to town, I will definitely be looking for a ticket for sure.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
I mean, St. Louis is not that far.
It was Louisville, Kentucky.
Or
Louisville,
Louisville.
Louisville.
What Louisville.
That's still
It
not all
was
that far.
Louisville.
That's what, 10 hours maybe.
Ish.
Yeah, that's like a Midwestern hour.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, sure, it's most of it's Ohio, so it feels like 20 hours, but
And you have to drive the speed limit.
Yeah, not no. I mean, I try to drive the speed limit in Ohio, but I would rather just get the ticket because any amount of money is worth spending to get the fuck out of Ohio. Am I right?
that's
So
I have to
fair.
spend one more minute here.
yeah, I'm gonna just fucking get rid of the whole place. When are we gonna annex Cedar Point? They can't stop all of us at once. Like if everybody from Michigan came there and
What do you mean? We already do.
I know, but why can't we just claim it for us? Michigan Adventures sucks ass. I've never even
I
been there.
mean, you look back in history, Ohio already took Toledo from Michigan, and there was, militias on both sides called out. There was the Michigan-Ohio War.
The Toledo War.
It's like, do we really need to revisit that? I mean,
Yeah, we
us
got the
corn-fed
Upper
fucks.
Peninsula, and it was
Yeah, I was gonna
that's where
say.
my family came from. I wouldn't be here today. I would be from Ohio if that never happened. So
Uh,
I know the fuck.
Then we
Anyhow,
couldn't be friends.
I don't know. Can't be friends with anybody from Ohio unless it's Markiplier. Um, we got Molchat
uh,
Doma of TikTok fame of the one song. And then we got Contravoid, which I actually saw in a basement of a kung fu dojo one time. It was a sweet, sweet fucking concert.
That was like the most punk
oh,
concert I've ever heard of.
Contravoid
no.
also, he's a guy from Parallels. So Parallels is a really sweet band, totally sounds
Another.
different. Yeah, it's him and somebody else, I think some chick. Um, Parallels is fucking sweet. You wouldn't even know it was the same person. But it says the name Contravoid belongs on a limited set runs circa 1980 something. The type of tape buried lost in upstate dustbins of pre-MIDI analog electronics wedged between Cabaret Voltaire and dusting. The dark industrial and new wave influences are strong on ex Crystal Castle's drummer Cam Finley's new projects. Oh,
Oh, she's putting the pieces together.
the plot thickens. Yeah, I had no idea he was their ex drummer. He's not the one guy that we're not going to talk about. Yeah, the bad. I don't believe that this gentleman did anything wrong. So if I'm wrong, correct me. Cancel this guy after the show. Says his voice is scary like an echoing underwater growl, but the underlying pop melody is always afforded a degree of breathing room. I fucking love that show. That show blew the shit out of my brains, and I had a great time. I was a Contravoid believer after that. Molchat Doma though, pretty big deal, and they sell out. They definitely absolutely sell out stadiums because not stadiums. They sell out places like St. Andrews, I guess, or the state, or maybe the Fillmore. So we'll chat. Russia is Belarusian post-punk band from Minsk. I'm not on my ball tonight, you guys. Formed in 2017, their current lineup consists of Igor Shkatudo. God bless me.
It's
Roman,
okay. It's okay. You got this, Jess. You got this.
Roman Margastev, and Pavel Kozlov. I'm not laughing at the names, I'm laughing at my brains. Says their style has been described as post-punk, new wave, synth pop, and cold wave. They're so chilly, and they're an absolutely delicious shade of gray to me in my mind. That's what color they are, and I love it, actually. I'm not even saying that to be facetious. I really love every song I've heard of them so far. This one's, again, a hard one for me.
Yeah,
This is an easy one for me.
Is it easy for you? Okay, you go first then. So goddamn easy.
Contravoid.
Yeah, all right, same here. Shit. I had no idea which way you were gonna go on that one.
I think that was going to be a sweep. Nothing against Molchat, but
Controvoid's the shit, and I actually
I
had
respect
no idea.
Molchat.
Yeah,
I
for
have a
sure.
lot of respect. I admire what they've done. They've broken through in a way that no one else has really done, to a degree that no one else has done through modern social media. They've reached a generation, and we needed someone to reach that generation. But all that said, I just don't like listening to them.
They just too sad for you.
look, if
You're
you
like,
want
oh,
to get sad,
what a
if you want to
great
get sad, Russian goth dark wave, what's more depressing than that? Okay?
Belarusian.
Belarusian. Eastern
Belarusian, yeah.
Bloc country.
My heart's pounding on this next one here.
Oh my gosh. We have another big one coming up.
Oh yes.
This is gonna be a long episode.
Maybe. That's
This
why
is
it's
gonna be a long one.
potentially our two-parter. Trying to find some information on this one. No? I don't know. Hmm. 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 I don't know. So we got. Let me see this. Hold on, I don't have my screen up.
Health
Ooh,
versus
that is a
Black Book.
Yeah. Yes. Health is a kind of noise metal band. They've kind of moved away from the noise-ishness of it. Again, it's cum metal because it's fucking hot. Makes you want to do one thing and one thing only. Come to their shows. And they were
Hey!
formed exactly. Yes. Yes. Says American noise rock band. It makes them sound like Leonard Skinner or some shit. They got famous by doing originally the mix of Crime Wave by Crystal Castles. A lot of Crystal Castles tonight. It's because we're doing the modern segment, so there's gonna
Yeah, there's a lot of references to Crystal Castles.
There used to be a fourth member, Jupiter Keys, but it's Jake Dudzik. I can never say his last name. BJ Miller, Beej, and then Johnny Health. Last name in real life is Femiglietti, and they were formed in Los Angeles in 2005. Now, they have evolved with their sounds so hard over the years. Also, another pop quiz thing about them is they're on almost every Rockstar soundtrack. That's actually how I knew about them when Grand Theft Auto 5 was out. But the first track I really heard from them was High Pressure Dave on Radio Mirror Park. They did a cover of it, and it's really, really good. Radio Mirror Park was like the hipster station on the last GTA. I shouldn't say the last GTA. It's still technically the current one until next year. But yeah, they know somebody at Rockstar, and that guy has gotten them on basically every single soundtrack. Max Payne was the first one for their song Tears, and then they've been on Cyberpunk 2077, and I'm looking forward to GTA coming out next year, not only because I think it's going to be an excellent game, but I know I'm in probably for another health track. So the second band, Black Book, unfortunately, I can't really find much about them. That's why I'm like, what the fuck, man?
They're a Swedish band that I know that they're both independently famous
are.
in Sweden as far as we can tell, but they don't reveal their identities whatsoever, and
I,
this is their
They do wear masks.
experimental.
Yeah.
This is,
they had a
they are
Daft
setting
Punky.
all things, career musician aside, all the trappings of it, and this is just the music.
Yeah. No, they had a good sound. Right? I mean, it's you know. It says Black Book is a Swiss Dutch synth pop duo that blends 1980s new
This
wave with modern synth pop. The band members are Dutch singer Albert Don Decker and Swiss producer he does the Dukes. Matthias Krautley, who are also both members of the Swiss indie pop band My Name is George.
more information's come out since I first discovered them. Cool.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you, AI. Google AI. Skynet.
Good old Sky Nets.
I'll let you guys fight amongst yourselves on who's going to break whose heart.
I'll go first on this because I'm going to apply some pressure. Because I'm voting for Black Book just because I
He
really,
wants to
really,
be
really,
con-
really, really like them.
Didn't this
he
happen last time and then Raven had to piss in my Cheerios as well? So I'm like,
Jess.
oh,
Oh, because
too
we
much
already know Jess
light.
is going for health.
Too much
Right.
light. I
I'm
was
I'm
blind.
I'm going to disappoint Rave because Black Books, their synth is like their synth and their production is great, but it's not the aesthetic that I like as much. It's a little too poppy for my liking. It's just I don't know. It just doesn't scratch that itch, and
And
I
health is the winner for this round, you guys. Very good. It was the correct answer. They
she's
put up a
gonna
good fight.
shoehorn them to the victory is what she's
And
going to try to do.
Really not.
and the
I'm
real
gonna
like
play fair.
to lose to health isn't exactly an insult. I mean,
No.
it's a phenomenal band. That's good competition to have right there. I
Mm-hmm.
just had to go one way. Y'all went the other.
Yeah.
Fair is fair. On we go.
Mm-hmm. They're a whole anime pillow and a half a can of Hormel chili, and that's an honor to lose to. Uh, we got Traders and Augur.
Mm.
Do I need to say it?
I
No,
know
we
who
know
you're
what you're
going
going with.
for. Sorry, I keep doing this thing with my
I'm
hand
wondering
because
what
of the
Jess
light.
is thinking.
Like Marcy and I boarded a plane and flew to New Jersey to go see Augur because they popped up at a festival and they had never been in North America before. They as being, Kyle. So yeah, we braved New Jersey.
My choice is in the title of the band name. Because I'm a traitor.
I'm going Augur. I'm
Oh,
going
Yes.
Augur.
oh,
I'm going
oh.
Augur. I gave Augur I gave Augur a good try, and I just really like it's simple. It's not too complex, too overdone. I like the clean vocals. I like the guitar. It's just everything that mid 2000s
It is very
like
2000 sounding to me.
yes, it you know what my note is, and I don't want this to be a put down, but I wrote V&V Nation clone next to it just to give myself like a kind of like a reference
What's
point of what it makes me feel like how the sound
What's
is.
funny is during all the
Assemblage.
lockdowns, the Kyle he did some live streams of music of just acoustic music, and he did some acoustic V&V Nation phenomenally. And I believe his mom's an OG goth chick too, so it's like that's what he grew up with.
Okay. Well, I mean that makes that checks out, right?
Mhm.
Right? I mean, that's also going to be one of your like probably one of your influences, I would assume.
That's a big band
Potentially.
to take down too. Traders. Traders is a big fucking band to take down. So good
It
job,
is, but
Augur.
Augur's phenomenal. I mean,
Mhm. Well, there you go. Um, next one, actually, we didn't even say shit about traders. Do we need to? And Augur. You said shit about Augur. We don't even need to. You covered that. In case anybody is. You don't even
Go
have
back
a
a
thing
few
on
episodes and
Wacky?
we played a song from them.
Yes, we did. Augurs? Yeah, we did. All it says is traders, Toronto, Ontario traders is a post-punk band, which is true.
Ironically, or
Yes, we
no,
are.
coincidentally, we have our own Canadian in the chat going up against trading on his own people, voting against them. I'm
It's
Mhm.
because it's Toronto and the rest of Ontario fucking hates Toronto.
All right, fair enough.
We've got Purity Ring versus Alice. Purity Ring band. There we go. That's what I need is the band, not the actual Purity Rings. I'm past that point in my life.
I think this is a fair matchup here. This is not like one of those things where you're going to be like it's not like this like one is clearly going it has a huge following, been around forever versus another one which, like they're both like female vocal singers, both very synthy.
Purity Ring blows me away, and they pioneered a lot of witch house, and I'm going with them.
You want me to go next or do you want to go next?
I just sweep that right out. You fight amongst yourselves, gentlemen. I don't care. Mine's out there. Send it to the ballot box.
Well,
I
I
want
gotta
to I
go
want to know
Alice.
okay, okay.
Oh, geez.
Again, I liked Alice, and then again at Dark Force Fest, seeing Alice live, they're another ones that just came out with such a top tier live show that like I didn't do it, but I contemplated skipping a certain wedding to go see Alice.
Who's wedding?
I
Oh, wow.
contemplated it, but I didn't.
Um, I'm tie breaking. I'm going with Jess and Purity Ring.
Oh, they're so good. So good.
I thought the vocals for both groups were really, really good. I just think Purity Ring just had a little bit more of I think it was more of the beats that I liked from Purity Ring. The production in the beat making.
Were you
Something.
unfamiliar with them up until now?
Yes.
Oh,
So actually both of the bands were on my list to study. So those were two bands that I did give a listen to within the past 48 hours. So it'd all be fresh up here. And those are two that I thought were kind of similar in some ways.
one of
And
my
I'm
best
noticing
friends. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can tell that I'm noticing that on my votes, if someone's put on a live show that I've seen that I really, really, really liked, a good live show really does move me.
Right.
That moves the needle for me a lot.
You're like a church
Yes.
man, basically. You got that,
But
the church
not, but
mentality.
not.
That is the same thing that activates in your brain is like when you go to church and shit, when you go to see like a live show, or if you go to like a political rally and everybody's like cheering with you and you're like, whoa, it's the same kind of. So yeah, you get the awe, John. And that's why Purity
And I
Ring,
happen to see
interestingly
a lot
enough,
of shows.
I don't as much. I wish I did. Purity Ring, my one of my best friends, it's actually her favorite band, and her boyfriend is also my best friend. They went to go see it Royal Oak Music Theater years ago, and they got the last fucking ticket before it sold out. Like the people in line behind them, they were like, "Get lost, fuck you guys, you're not seeing Purity Ring tonight." So I was thinking that with them. The last one on this side is Kanga and Boy Harsher. Where are we?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a really good one.
Oh, that sucks.
It's sucking pretty bad over here. I
You
kind of
gotta,
think I know who I want to go with.
I know who I'm going with.
I think I know. I think I know who you might be going with, but maybe
I
not.
don't. I don't
You
have a
wanna-
clue on either of you two.
Do you want to surprise me? Oh, then maybe you should go first, Raven, because I think we might
Oh, did you
know.
think did you think you knew who I was picking?
No, I think I
No,
might know who John's
I
picking,
first
but I
off,
might be surprised.
one thing I wanted to say is that I was not really familiar with. I knew the name Kanga. I knew they've been around.
Oh,
I've
she's
known
so
they've done like shows locally pretty recently,
she's
within the
No,
so
past
she's
good.
couple of
phenomenal.
years,
Oh, she's so good.
and but I was not familiar with her sound. But when I listened to it, I was like, "Damn,
The
this
song
is good
Home,
stuff."
so good.
Yes, yes,
What is it? Going Red
Mm-hmm.
was on heavy rotation
yes.
with me for a while.
Yeah.
Right. That was another great track. Um, but before I really knew Kanga, I don't know how Boy Harsher came into my world of wheelhouse of music, but there's a couple bangers of tracks that I really enjoyed by Boy Harsher. And I got to see them at L Club with Helena and who else was there? I think it was like a really packed show. It was one of those oversold shows that they are so commonly do, where they just overbook the hell out of it and everyone just crams in. And then there's like
Unethically, just,
then there's the people who are in the side room and they have to watch either over people at a bad angle or just have to watch on the the TVs in the other room, which sucks
I
for
watched the
them.
I watched the YouTube channel Fascinating Horror way too much to get down with anything like that. The second something goes crazy and a crush happens,
At least you'll be out.
nope,
Yeah.
that's the point. With a crush, you won't be. Anyway, that's why they have capacity limits.
Yeah.
So we got Boy Harsher. It's an American
From
electronic group formed in 2023 in Savannah, Georgia. I didn't know
Georgia.
that. Georgia, some
Hey.
down south fucking electronic
Dirty
music.
South.
Dirty
Goth.
Dubs. Boy
Yeah.
Harsher, currently based in Northampton, Massachusetts. Well, they got soft. The band consists of vocalist Jay Matthews and producer Augustus Mueller. The band has amassed a cult following since their formation. I think that's just another way of saying they're really popular because they're good. And their song Pain has become an underground hit. And my husband plays it like every fucking day with this man. Like I'm gonna play it at his funeral.
When you're a piercer, I feel like that's just kind of goes with the territory.
I never
Or
thought of it like that. Uh, Kanga is the shit, and she's a musician and producer from Los Angeles, California, widely considered one of the finest underground pop purveyors. Kanga fuses pop sensibilities with body shaking rhythms and sinuous melodies. Her upcoming album, Under Glass, is set to be released on Artifact Records. What? October 6th, 2013. So that's just out already. I know I sound like Rob Schneider in is it Big Daddy when you're trying to teach him how to read and he's like hip hop
hippopotamus.
yeah, hip hop anonymous. It's like you give him the easy ones.
You
Yeah, I don't
always
know.
give it
I gotta call my doctor tomorrow and ask about this stroke that I apparently had an hour ago. So this
right before
one's
taping.
yeah, right before filming. I die in my sleep. This is gonna be a creepy episode for everybody, isn't it?
You do the mastering of all of this, so if you die in your
Yeah.
sleep, no one even sees this.
I'll
Yeah,
have Doug
basically.
just get a hold of Doug and have him put out the raw footage.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
At my memorial. When like all 7 people show up like a goth. That's a full goth night. 7 people show up at my
Some
memorial.
people show up. Yeah.
That's goth night, bros.
Yeah.
Let's dance. All right.
Let's do it.
Boy Harsher, Kanka, let's stop beating around the bush and get this going.
Oh.
Almost to the semifinals.
Do you want me to start since I already know where I'm going?
Okay. Sound like you sure do.
Oh, I know where I'm going.
Okay.
And I got to go with Boy Harsher because as much as I like
Oh.
Kanga, I've listened to some of her EPs. Like she's done some stuff that's top tier to me, but she also has some of her releases, some of her stuff I've heard that just is mid. It's just mid.
It's just kind of there.
Yeah, so when she hits hard, she hits excellently. But she does have some stuff that's just mid. But to me, Boy Harsher doesn't have anything mid. They're good consistently.
Thoroughly throughout. Man, you just fucked me up a little. All right, I'm gonna make this hard on me by having Raven go next.
It's not gonna be hard.
Is it Boy Harsher?
Yeah, it's Boy Harsher. I'm
I
picking
don't
Boy
ever have to
Harsher.
make a
Were you gonna be
decision.
Kanga? Were you gonna say Team
I might
Kanga?
have. I really might have. I was kind of.
Okay,
I
fair
was
enough,
thinking
fair enough.
Kanga, and
No,
then
I was going Boy Harsher because I 100% agree with what Ray said. I think their catalog is pretty consistent along sound wise, production wise, writing. I like the feature track with Miss Bone. Is it Miss Bone, Lady Bone, whatever lady Bone person, Boan. Um, that was a cool track.
I don't know. I forgot what we were talking about already. Oh, Boy Harsher.
Boy Harsher.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, don't get me wrong. I spin Kanga. I really like Kanga. I think there's a lot of potential and promise there. I look forward to the rest of her career as she continues to develop.
There you go.
It was the track Machina that I was thinking of, by the way. Machina.
Solid. So we're down to the semis here. Now the only problem, and I'm gonna not hit my mic. I'm gonna go over this now so that we can think that it's not unfair when we get there. There is an oddball band at the bottom. There's an odd number of bands right here. We could do where 3 bands are up and we pick one. We could have this one fight in next round. We could just, I don't know. I didn't know how you guys want to handle that.
Can we take one of the bands that lost and that we want to bring up
And res them?
and res them against one of the bands?
I like that idea.
I like that idea too. It's not bad.
Yes.
All right.
Because like it's like, all right, we're gonna give you another shot.
Who are you thinking?
Let's see who's eliminated first. Or did you want to do that now?
Oh, you mean from this round, or are
From
we
the
talking about
first
from the
round,
first round?
we can re-res them
Yeah.
and have them go against whoever won
Who do we want?
whoever's the odd number out.
Who do we want?
If we do that, I'm saying Vision Video.
I'm gonna say Cold Cave.
That was, but would they go up against the same person?
Oh,
again?
shoot.
Because it would vote the same. So
Say less. Say less. Okay. Yes. And that's stupid. And I realized what I did there. Okay. Thank you for being
I
honest.
was thinking there was somebody on the right that was
On the
that
right,
that
yes.
that was a tough one.
I'm going Traders.
Let me
Traders
see the
isn't
right side
bad.
again.
Oh,
Okay.
Male tears. Oh, Lebanon, Hanover. Oh, we could always. Connor.
we could bring back Scary Black.
Scary Black. Yeah, you could bring back.
I'd bring
Scary
back
Black.
Scary Black.
You want to
I'd bring back
Scary?
Scary
All right,
Black.
all right.
But wouldn't they be? Wouldn't they be going? They'd be okay.
No,
I know who they're going up against. I don't know if they're gonna win.
Hey, it's better to get a second shot than not.
Is it a?
It's down here somewhere now.
Oh, it's down in the void.
We'll figure it out when we get there. Our first one is Nightclub versus White Asylum. This is going to start going a little faster because I don't have to sit here and read.
Oh yeah.
As long as you guys can actually come to a decision about things, though.
I'm already decided on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh,
I know. I already know what Ray is voting for. Jess, what are you voting for?
I don't know what you're voting for, Ray.
I know what he's voting for. He said he was pretty quick on that one.
Call me poppy and cute, but I'm going Nightclub on this.
And
Yeah.
so am I. Mark and
I
Emily
knew he was-
they just
Yeah.
piss excellence. I gotta go Nightclub again.
Yeah.
They exude. It's
It
effervescent.
takes a certain something to be so pink and not be emo. You get what I'm saying? Like,
And,
she
like-
can still completely lend to the aesthetics, kind of like, taking yellow and making it a goth color. It's not easy to do. And she's done it. I mean, she doesn't wear pink and everything, but I'm saying, like, she's got this aesthetic where if she didn't have that vibe, it would be like, it could be pop. You know what I'm saying? But
She
she's
tells you either
worked it enough where it's not anymore. And that's, again, it's not easy. That's not easy to do. And
she
she's
tells
done
you
it so
either
well.
sexy or terrible things in a beautiful way. and that's
And it's
hard to do.
in like a very preppy way that's still kind of like deranged though. That's what's interesting about it. It's very
Yeah, they're
paradoxical.
very interesting.
Yes. So I had to go nightclub on it. As cool as Light Asylum is. Our next one is gonna be Twin Tribes versus Buzzcole.
I don't have as strong of an opinion on this one.
Twin Tribes for me.
I'm going Buzz Call. I just like Buzz Call over Twin Tribes. Call me a weirdo. I don't know,
You're a
man.
weirdo, but it's okay. That's why we're here.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
I got to go Twin Tribes on that one.
Okay,
suck
fine.
it.
We're last in the club once again.
Buzzcole is cool. Next one is Priest versus Black Nail Cabaret.
Ooh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, making it hard on you, dude. Making it real hard
I have
on
no
you.
strong feelings on this one. I feel like I know which one I should go with, but I could be swayed.
I will go Black Nail Cabaret again.
I know you will.
Just Amise is just consistently excellent. And even her dedication to her art, like for No Gold, there's the music video. She had this super beautiful long hair, and they shaved it off as part of the video. And just the dedication to art impressed me. I I, I really like Black Nail Cabaret's dedication, and they're really good.
I'm gonna go with Priest for the vibes. Do it for the vibes.
I mean, I do love Priest as well, so I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
heartbroken by that.
Yeah. Also, big Ghost fan. Love seeing them in
Yeah,
concert.
I feel like you would be. For some
I
reason.
I seeing them at Pine Knob was so cool. Their show was just so much, it was so much more than just like a metal show. I don't even know if you'd consider them metal because they're not real. It was a performance.
It's
It was
Kiss, but
it
it's
was
for
like
goths.
Kiss and Gothy and yeah, it's just all over. It's like Alice Cooper almost. Like there's a very performative, like they rolled the guy out in like a casket and he came out and then he played the saxophone. It was wild. It was great. And I'm sure Priest is like a darker, weird techno version of that live, if that's
They were excellent to see live. I mean, I can't say
yeah,
they weren't.
I could imagine.
I
I
missed
could
about half of the show. Marcy saw more of it than I did. I don't remember why. But what I saw was excellent.
I'm
yeah.
going Black Nail Cabaret.
All right. Okay. I guess the Black Nails take it to the next level.
Because I want John to remember that in the future.
Oh, I see. Now we're playing favorites. You're playing favorites,
It was a unilateral contract.
oh my gosh. I didn't realize there was gonna be like actual like gaming the system here. I thought we were just playing for like,
It doesn't matter what system it is. I game it.
shoot.
I game the game systems. It's
Boo.
Ash Code versus Lebanon Hanover on the next one. They're similar in a way.
Yeah, in a traditional kind of like modern way for sure. Yeah.
And I'm a little torn on this one. I'm not fully pushed again yet, one side to another. I feel like I know which one I should choose if I want my husband to put out anymore. So I'm gonna say Lebanon Hanover.
Brave, you want to say anything, or do you want me to say my vote?
Lebanon, Hanover.
Oh,
Saves me.
Brave.
I wasn't going to vote for Ash Code, unfortunately.
You were?
I was not.
Okay, so we all were in
That was going to be a
alignment there.
sweep.
All right,
That was
all
going to be
right.
a sweep. Yeah.
All right.
Nothing against Ash Code. Great group. Great
Mhm.
music.
Mhm. Next one we got Contravoid versus Health.
I got to vote for
That's
Health.
fucking hard. You're gonna
Nah,
vote for
no,
Health?
no. He did it. He said it.
Okay,
Yeah.
because you already know I'm voting for Contravoid.
I'm going to abstain.
I'm
Out of
just kidding.
solidarity.
I'm voting for Health. Which is really hard because Controvoid was fucking that he
Contrapoint
deserves.
is good, but I just don't think they're on that same level.
No, they're not on health
They're
level.
not. They're
Not.
No,
not.
that
And I'm
and
glad
I
that
agree.
you guys
They're
can
they're not on
recognize
health level.
that. No. Health be like selling out the Majestic and Controvoid packs.
Is playing in a
The Kung
basement,
Fu
like
Academy.
at the but it's still a cool experience either
No
way.
shade.
Yeah.
The next one is going to be Augur versus Purity Ring. I like getting through it here, you guys. I know which one John's picking. This one's hard for me. I love Purity Ring so much. You might hear my kids screaming.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure
I
the
didn't
audience
hear it.
couldn't hear
Just
that.
be like, Doug, is she okay?
No, I don't. He's out there. She's
I'm
damn.
going.
In Finnish years, she's basically grown. We do
Uh,
like our version of our bar mitzvah when our kids are like 7. That's
Oh,
when you're
really?
yeah, it's when you're adult in the Upper Peninsula. So she's fine.
Do you dunk them in freezing cold water?
Yeah, and then she's out there watching herself.
Augur. I'm saying Augur as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just Purity Ring versus Augur. Augur's that a little bit darker. Purity Ring's a little more poppy, and I'm not I'm gonna pick Augur over that, even though Augur's really not that dark.
We got
Kyle's voice though is
yeah.
next tier.
Both singers are very good. Both singers are very
Yeah.
good.
Reminds me of Assemblage 23.
Oh, good reference. Good reference.
She Passed Away versus Scary Black. We got the future versus the past away.
I see what you did there.
I know where I'd vote here.
Yeah.
Where are you going to vote here?
Scary Black.
I am too. I'm just gonna write it down before we.
All right, fine. I'm also going to abstain. Actually, no, I'm still voting. I'm still verbally voting for my Turkish boys.
That's
My
fair.
Turkish boys.
This next round also creates a conundrum.
Does it?
I
Because
know
we
one of the
have an
conundrums
odd-
coming, and I'm already
Oh, is it
crying.
It's Lebanon
No, no.
Hanover versus Health, isn't it?
I'm saying that we need another band because it's an odd number again.
Oh, this is getting weird.
So what I think
Oh,
we
so
should
can we
do.
revive a band from the previous round?
Yeah, we should revive a band from the previous round. So that would be Priest. She Passed Away. Buzzcole. Light Asylum. Contra-Void. Ash Code. Who the fuck else? Purity Ring.
So we don't have 4 and 4 on each side?
Nope. Then we got 1, 2, 3, and we need 1 there. So think of which one you would like to put back on the list.
Wait, did Boy Harsher not make it to the next round?
We didn't do another round talking about Boy Harsher.
Did we not?
They should go.
They should go. You're right. It should be.
They
There
should
should be-
go. Like
There should be Boy Harsher
they
against somebody.
won. Like
Yeah.
they can't just win and then not go on to the next round. Like
All right.
send them to the
We
next round.
solved that one, you guys.
They get
I don't know
a-
what happened to there, but we fixed it. That's
something.
what
I knew
Thank
something
God
math
you're not.
wasn't mathing to me.
The math wasn't mathing, dog.
No. Our first one is going to be Nightclub versus Twin Tribes. Good luck.
Okay. You know I'm going nightclub.
I'm going Twin Tribes.
Oh, I've got to be the tiebreaker.
I'm biased because they show up in my house so much. I've gotten to know them, and they're.
I'm gonna go nightclub.
Oh,
I'm going nightclub.
You know they're gonna haunt you in your house later, right?
You know what? If I have to be haunted by the boys, that's fine.
Let me know if you need that number for the service for getting twin tribes out of your house, though.
The Twin Tribes Extermination League,
Nope, they're the removers.
the removal
The removal service.
specialist.
Special stalls.
You just drive like what do you have to do to remove them from your domicile?
You got to play Monolith backwards.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Next one is Black Nail Cabaret versus Scary Black. We just fucked up Ray.
Oh yeah,
Yes, I
yeah.
can see the stress.
There we go.
Oh, there's
That's the face we wanted to see.
Oh, there he
Yes.
is.
Yay.
Well, I'll be the first to do it on that one then, since these are both my bands. I still have to
Uh-huh.
go Black Nail Cabaret over Scary Black because Black Nail has such a larger volume of music still. Both of them piss excellence. One of them's been pissing excellence a lot longer.
Their stream is superior.
I'm going with Scary Black.
I am also going with Scary Black. Yes. Let's do it. Yes.
Oh,
That's
They
fair,
were
I
just-
mean.
both bands were new to me before like you introduced them to me. So like honestly, I'm a fan of both more so now than I was initially before I'd never even heard of them. So here we go.
the next one is Lebanon Hanover versus Health.
Yep. Yep. The titans of the new age here. I want maybe we're putting them on a pedestal by saying
Donnie
that, but
just did like the best interview earlier too for this one podcast called The Downbeat. Check that guy out.
Okay. I don't want to go first, but I've decided.
I'm locked in right here.
Who's going first? Because you know what I picked already.
Yeah, we already know that.
I don't
Rave,
have to say it out
what's
loud.
your decision? I'll be the tiebreaker.
Stylistically, I like Health more.
Okay.
Okay,
That means
I'm writing that down.
that means we already know.
Yeah.
I was going to I was going to go to Lebanon Hanover.
Oh, shut up.
I was Look, I don't know how much damage my eyes have taken from going to health shows, okay? Like usually I'm the one who I'm
legit.
like I'm the one wearing protective hearing. I have never been like, you might need to wear a welder's mask at a show.
Jake has
That's
an
legit.
angel voice, and the light is from his angelicness of to behold. Yeah, you know how they say in the Bible you cannot stare directly into the Metatron?
Yes.
Yes. That's why.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never took it that way.
It welded your eyes, and you're probably also going to hell now. I don't know.
I'll see you there.
I'm going straight.
Okay.
Augur versus Boy Harsher.
I think Rave's gonna have a tough time with this one.
He has
I'm
a
gonna
little-
go right out the gate because I've been like second or third to vote. I'm gonna go right out and I'm gonna say Boy Harsher.
All right. Just rocks out with the cocks out.
Yes.
What you doing over there, Ray? You look like you're thinking about how hard this round be stinking.
I got to go with Augur. You know, as much as I like Boar Harsher, I never flew to New Jersey for them.
That's true. You didn't. Maybe if they toured more.
So I got to vote for Augur.
I'm unhappy right now. I'm having a really not good time. This moment in history is super not cash money. I'm gonna go with Augur.
Wow, you
John.
guys. I am disappointed. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? That was a good tough round because you had these like really well established band and another band that is definitely on the upswing and they're definitely like developing and one who's kind of like developed and still evolving. So they're both good choices, to be fair.
Staring
All right.
down. I'm starting to fucking sweat, you guys. Like I am physically perspiring up in here. I've got
We've got some
like
ugly choices coming.
we've got all sorts of fucking ugly
There
ass
are no good ones
choices.
in. I mean, there's only really good acts left. There's nothing but heartache ahead.
I looked at the list and my brain was like Windows shutdown noise right away. So on this side, we've got Nightclub versus Scary Black. Is that hard?
I gotta go nightclub.
You're going Nightclub? All right. What are you going, Raven?
I'm sticking with nightclub as well.
Alrighty then. That means on this side it's Nightclub, that's the winner. And on this side we have Health versus Augur.
Good lord, I lose no matter which way I go.
You
This is a tough one.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
this is a very tough one.
No, it's not.
I mean, there is only
Look
one
how
band
intense she's looking right there.
out of the two of the bands. There's only one of the bands that I've actually seen live, and I do appreciate a good live performance. I did not fly to New Jersey, unlike some people.
I flew to Vegas.
You did, but you also saw like 40 other
yeah,
million
yeah.
bands.
They were not my main. Actually, Skinny Puppy was my big drive for that one because I knew it was the last time I would ever get to see them live. That was like my big drive was.
Yeah.
But also
Even though
I did miss Health being hungover as fuck the one time. So
I'm fairly certain I'm going to lose this one, but I'm going to go down swinging for Augur.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna help Jess out and throw her a bone with Health.
I had a feeling I was going down swinging on that
It's
one.
okay.
Even-
It's okay. Look, hey, how many times have
Again-
I been the odd man out?
This
Like...
is so far such a great episode, and I just want to do an acceptance speech, you guys, on behalf of Health, the ambassador of good health. I just want to say here that no matter what happens in this last round, Health fought hard. Okay, we all know that Beach and Jake and Johnny are the best in the industry. Okay, these guys' career is huge. It's just begun. Okay, they got the best sounds. Okay, nobody else can compete with these sounds. And Nightclub, she's all right, she's good. But Health, we got the best here. Okay. And I just want to accept the win for this entire competition on behalf of Health. But we just have to go ahead and decide
you're
on,
skipping a step here.
Decide on this last round here is Nightclub versus the industrial noise rock metal compile fucking trio of Jake and fucking Johnny and Beej from Los Angeles, California. Health. What are you guys picking?
Have you heard the Nightclub tracks featuring Maynard
Yes.
James Keenan on vocals?
Okay. Yes. All right. I had an ex that dated me because he thought I looked like Maynard. So yeah, I know.
There's a lot to unpack right there.
There is a lot.
There's a whole episode right there.
That's a whole different thing. But if you look at the video for Three Libras, and I used to have brown hair and stuff like that. So yeah, a long time ago. Anyway, so
I remember that.
Which one?
We're gonna make this real interesting, I think.
Of these excellent acts.
Because I know you're going Health. I know I'm going Nightclub.
Oh no! I have to decide the winner. Everybody out there, I implore you.
I'm so sorry,
I'm
Johnny.
not the bad guy here, okay?
I'm sorry, Jake.
I'm divided by these two fine folks that I share this podcast with.
I'm sorry, BJ. I tried so hard.
I respect Rave's taste in music and Jess' passion for her love of one band and bringing them all the way to the finals. Man,
well, which one has a woman
which
that's
one
periodically a
has
redhead?
yeah, I mean, sure. Oh man, there's no like I'm getting the sweats now too. I'm feeling myself. So now I
God, this is
know.
Like
so
his
pleasant.
brain looks like it's like that stuck spinning cursor.
Oh yes, you know those are called. That's actually called a throbber. That's actually the name of it. Yes. The little circle that's spinning right now.
Please, I get
Um.
my heart.
No matter how this turns out, I think we owe Mr. Raven a beer for doing
Ah,
this to him.
that's that's so nice of you. But you know what? I'm gonna make a split decision. I'm gonna say
I've been holding my
that
breath so long, I'm
from
gonna pass out.
I'm going to say that health is gonna take this for me. I know. You do a victory lap. Do a victory lap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fine.
Great
Fine.
band. Great band.
Great.
Can you guys hear me still?
Underrated band, guys.
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you
Underrated.
still.
Yeah, they did a good job.
She's like,
And
my microphone stopped functioning.
the one other band, they were good. I can't remember. They were called Nightclub. Nightclub, she's great. And the one guy, they're great, great, great. But we all know that Health is the best band currently, the best new band there is.
She owes us so much.
And
She owes us so much
I'm gonna put this in the
for
health
letting this
chord, maybe. And probably not really, because they probably just really think I'm really fucking weird. But
Aren't we all?
this was a season premiere or wrap of season
Finale.
1 finale. I can't think. My heart's racing so fast. You did a hard reset on me, and and I would like to thank the Academy for all the work that I helped put in by going to exactly 2 health shows and being part of their Discord. And I also watched Johnny live stream. And one time he sat there and played Space Marines 2 for like 7 days straight. I was really concerned about him, but he's okay now. And Health continue being the best band in the entire world of modern music, because in old music it'd be Skinny Puppy. So with your guys' power combined, keep being the greatest. With that said, before anybody has a chance to change their mind, I am just Jess, and I am just so fucking happy right now. And that's all you need to know about me. We got DJ Rave. I don't even know if that's the direction I'm pointing. He's over here someplace. Ringmaster at Asylum, Windsor. If you're ever over in Canada for whatever reason, go ahead and check him out. And
There's all the reasons to be over here because you guys have the right to bear arms. We have the right to bear tits.
that's true. And Poutine. And we've got Mr. Raven at the bottom, that man about town, that goth man about town, going to concerts, doing cool things, keeping us informed. And until next season, keep on listening to Health, and because they're the best band ever. And I'm here to remind you that it is not a phase. We'll see you in season 2, everybody. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe if you haven't, and tell everybody else you know to subscribe as well.